everyone. I'm so glad you joined us today as we reflect on Thomas Kinkade, his art, and some of the wonderful products that we at the Bradford Group have been inspired to create over the years. My name is Leslie Joyce. I'm Vice President, General Manager of the Bradford Exchange, and I'm so happy to be here in our Niles, Illinois headquarters. I'm here with my colleague, Stephanie. Stephanie's Creative Director at the Bradford Group, and she has been involved in so many wonderful projects with the Thomas Kinkade team over the years, creating wonderful products. What we thought we'd do today is share some stories about what Tom Kinkade has meant to us, some stories about how some of the products that we've created were created, and hopefully we also hear from you as it relates to what our products mean and have meant to you over the years. So I'm going to flash back 30 years ago. Tom Kinkade walked into this building for the first time, and I was very, very lucky to be part of a meeting where we got to learn about Thomas Kinkade himself and his paintings. I didn't know who he was when he walked into the Bradford Group, but after meeting him and after hearing him talk about his art, I know I personally, along with my colleagues, were very, very inspired. Tom talked about the fact that he wanted to bring light to the world through his paintings. And as you may know, he's called the painter of light. He wanted to, when people looked at his artwork, to have them see the joy in the surroundings, even when times are tough, to look and see the beauty of what nature has to bring. So we, after that meeting, we worked to launch the very first collectible from Thomas Kinkade. And this is a collector's plate that was launched in 1991. It was inspired and based on some beautiful artwork that he did called Chandler's Cottage. Tom was a family man, and he had 4 beautiful daughters, and he named paintings after his daughters. This painting was named after Chandler, one of his daughters, and that's why this plate is called Chandler's Cottage. After we created this plate, we were inspired over the years to create many, many other products, from beautiful wall decor based on his lamplight lane art to wonderful villages that created places where we can all escape to, including little Thomas Kinkade in the village, painting the painting that we were inspired to create the village from. Very many clocks. This is a cuckoo clock as an example, and a variety of holiday decor and figurines, including beautiful nativities and Christmas villages. Trains go into the Christmas village. We have had such a wonderful journey as it relates to being inspired by Thomas Kinkade from this very first plate. And I'm going to let my colleague Stephanie talk about some of the inside stories as to what it took to create some of these products. Steph?
Hey Leslie, hey guys, thanks so much. I'm actually hanging out in Chandler's Cottage meeting room right now before I head on over to join you in the Bradford Garden. I'm so honored to be here to talk about Thomas Kinkade's inspiration behind so many wonderful products we create together. Over the years, I and my team have worked very closely with Tom and his team on countless innovative firsts exclusive to the Bradford Exchange. Today, I want to share with you all some of my favorite Thomas Kinkade creations. One of my all-time favorites being Thomas Kinkade's Seaside Village. My favorite building we ever designed together was called Sweetheart Cottage. Here's the building. So many details were placed into each sculpture to capture the essence in Tom's paintings. There's even a little tribute Tom figurine right here. Plein air painting, just like he did all different places around the world. He's even painting the little painting. Look how cute he is. Thomas Kinkade. Fun little discovery points from his paintings were added into each sculpture. Did you know that Tom created Sweetheart Cottage painting as a tribute to Valentine's Day? Do you see in this little sculpture right here, it has a 214 as the address. It's actually February 14th. And there are little hidden hearts all over the building. You'll see. Even in the little thatched roof right here, there's a little heart indentation. I always enjoy working with Tom. His artistry, creativity, color palette, and storytelling abilities still to this day are second to none. Let me take you through some of the steps it takes to create a unique and inviting village. Of course, it all starts with Thomas Kinkade paintings. I use Sweetheart Cottage, Light of Peace, and Blessings of Summer. Then comes the sketch of the entire seaside village. You'll see my favorite Sweetheart Cottage right here in the middle. From here we design all the sides of the buildings because in many cases we are going from a front view on Tom's original painting. We sculpt the buildings, photograph them in realistic scenes. Hey, fun fact, this photographed water is made from cling wrap. Then it's off to advertising for retouching and copywriting. All stages, including this one, go back through Tom for final approvals and then finally shipped to your homes to enjoy. The most rewarding part of collaborating with Tom was creating new little places we would want to escape to or live in, and the excitement we would share when his painting came to life in a 3D sculpture. Capturing a perfect summer's day in a quaint little town, which, as you know if you're a fan, Tom captures perfectly in every painting he's made. Tom always inspired us as fellow artists to be creative, think outside the box, that anything is possible, which leads me to my most rewarding Thomas Kinkade design, one that still sells to this day. It was a great collaboration Tom and myself called the Oh Holy Night Nativity Collection. You see, Tom never painted a nativity before, so I had the pleasure of studying his paintings, his color palettes, and textures, and together we created something really special, the first nativity set by Thomas Kinkade, which in later years he actually used as inspiration for one of his own paintings. Here's the first sketch. You can see the beautiful heirloom porcelain glazes of purples, mauves, and hunter greens just like you see in many of his paintings. The creche even has a thatched roof reminiscent of his early English garden paintings. I've even had the pleasure of having Tom record in his own voice so many beloved stories we use in many of our products. The story of the night before Christmas and the nativity story are just a few. Take a listen.
Long ago, on the holiest of nights,
Tom relayed he really enjoyed every second recording these heirloom stories for us because they were so meaningful and important to him and his family too. Back to you, Leslie. I'm gonna mask up here with my beautiful Thomas Kinkade Garden of Prayer face mask, and I'm gonna come join you in just a few seconds. I'll be right there.
Hey, Steph, thanks. That was great. Come on down and join us.
Hey, how's it going?
Great.
Hi, everybody.
My Thomas Kinkade mask on here. Sadly, Tom passed away in April of 2012, but his light continues to shine on, we believe, here at the Bradford Exchange. We've tried to continue to bring on his spirit of light, and when I read the back of his very first collector's plate, he said he tried to create a place where imagination lives on and the heart can feel at rest. We always are continually inspired by Thomas Kinkade and his wonderful art. I know this is just a small portion of our products here, Steph.
Yeah, feel free to go check the link, click the link, and check out the rest of our beautiful Thomas Kinkade products that we have to offer.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Take care.
Bye.
Bye.